What's up, you guys? It's Garrett, Terrell. Welcome back to another YouTube video. So today what we're going to do is we are going to check out our most recent flip. It is currently in the demo process and we just got materials dropped at the property today. So this week we're basically going to be installing the materials. So what we're going to do for this YouTube video is we are going to go over our current flip, the current structure, and the game plan for remodeling, what we're going to do, what we're not going to do, and I'm going to show you some tips on what you should do if you're going to flip a property. So let's head on in. All right, so for the front of the property, we are going to remodel the landscaping. What we've currently done is we've taken out a bunch of trees, and this is currently right now is just gravel. It's just thin little rock. And what we're actually going to do is replace this with bark. So there's a bunch of trees and bushes that were here before. We had our landscaping team come out here and completely remove all of this. And obviously they had some big machinery out here as well. So they had a little mini cat out here. It helps make the job go a lot faster. So what we're going to do in the front yard is we're not going to do new sod. What we're actually going to do is do hydro seeding. One of the reasons why we do hydro seeding is because it is a little bit cheaper, and to lay sod you do have to do a lot of maintenance after you lay the sod because you have to get it soaking wet so it actually gets connected to the soil below that, and so it kind of sticks together and it stays there. So there's a lot of maintenance involved. So we're just going to do hydro seeding in the front and the back. It's going to grow really fast with the amount of rain here that we have in Washington. So basically, all in all, the reason why we're going to do hydro seeding is it is a lot cheaper. It's going to be a lot better long term for the house and for the yard and for the future owners. So we chose to do hydro seeding over doing sod. All right, so now we're at the front door. We are going to replace this, but let's head on into the house. So the house is completely demoed as of right now. We just pulled up the floors, doors, and trim. Also, a big change to this room as well is there was a wall right here. There was a giant wall right here, and it kind of broke up the room. It made the kitchen really tiny. It was a kind of an 80s look to the house. This room right here that we're standing in right now, it was a bigger sized room, but it just looked very cut off and it just looked really weird. It didn't look modern at all. So obviously, look past all the materials that we have in here. These are some of the older appliances. We're getting these all tossed out. We have literally all of the materials for the project here at the property right now. We have all the windows, all the doors, all the floors, all the appliances, and all the cabinets as well. So it's really going to take shape this week. We're really excited to go take a look at it later on this week after landscaping and after install of all the cabinets and everything like that. But so what we're going to do in here, we're obviously going to replace everything. But one of the biggest reasons why we removed the wall in here was to really open it up, make it look super modern and really big. And it's going to add a little bit square footage, perceivable square footage to the house. And we're really excited for it. So the new owners are going to love it because we took out that wall. Now, what we're going to do here is we got brand new cabinets, Arcadia cabinets from Lowe's. They're amazing style and quality. They look really, really good. So we're going to get those installed this week. We are going to do lowers all the way over here. The stoves can be right there. Microwave is right there. Obviously the sink is going to be right in front of the window. That's what you should do on all of your flips. And we're going to put the dishwasher right next to the sink because it's going to make life a lot easier for those who do dishes. But the new homeowner will be able to put a fridge right next to the 18-inch cabinet that we're going to put right next to the dishwasher. So it's going to really open up the kitchen. The previous refrigerator was actually right here. So if you can imagine, there's a wall right here, a refrigerator right here, and then the cabinets actually ended right there. So it was literally maybe 28, 30 inches to walk through, and it was a little galley kitchen. Super ugly. We're gonna make this place look big and beautiful. And so what we're also gonna do right here is we are gonna put a 6.5 foot island right here with a little bit of overhang. So the new owners can put some bar stool chairs right here. They can serve breakfast, they can have dinner right here. This is gonna be the focal point of the house, a huge island. It's gonna be a big statement piece to the house. People are gonna remember it with this huge island because really with 1,300 1,300 square feet in Lacey, you're not gonna get a huge island, let alone an open size kitchen. So people nowadays don't really have a whole lot of choices. So we're really gonna make this super, super nice. And a lot of people are gonna love it. Okay, next we're gonna go over the fireplace area. This was a big question mark. Previously, we thought about ripping this out and just re-bricking it and putting shiplap over this tile right here and painting it all white. But what we're actually gonna do is, because this current house just has forced air heating, so it's just a standard heating system. It's not a mini split or a heat pump or anything like that. So we feel like somebody might actually appreciate this quite a bit. So we're gonna keep this and we're gonna repaint this brick, resurface this wood right here and put a little shiplap wall right over this tile, and it'll really look clean and finished. And also beside the fireplace, these are the current windows that are in the house, just basic 80s windows. Again, not the best, they work, but we really want to make this house really nice. So we actually have a brand new slider being put in right there, 36-inch slider. So that is going to be replaced. Both of these windows are going to be replaced. Every window in the whole entire house is going to be replaced, and it's gonna look really good. So let's head into the bedrooms and the bathrooms in the back of the house. All right, so as we head into the back of the house, this is a full bathroom right here. This house is 3 beds, 1.5 baths. This is the full bath. Okay, so what we're gonna do in here is we are going to keep the same structure. We thought about putting in a double vanity right here, but really to do that, you're ripping apart a lot of the current structure right here, and it's still in really good condition, but all we're gonna do is we're gonna resurface the drawers to the Arcadia style cabinets, and we're gonna remove this current laminate countertop with a nice thick quartz countertop, which is gonna really make this room feel very luxurious. We're also going to wrap this mirror right here, get a new light fixture, reface these as well. Previously, what we've done in flips before is we've put in a shower insert or we've just kept the tub and tiled up. This is actually in really good condition still. It's literally spotless. We're just gonna get it re-epoxied and change the shower fixtures and obviously remove this. So that's all we're gonna do for this. So we're not gonna show you the toilet area because it's currently pretty rough. So we're gonna get this toilet area over here. New toilet is already in the garage. We're getting that replaced this week, and this bathroom will look amazing. Last and final piece to the full bathroom is these are tile floors, very durable, very hard to pull up, and they're honestly in really good shape. So what we've decided to do is it's a light gray color. We're actually gonna keep these tile floors because it's gonna match the current flooring that we're doing in the house. They're in really good shape, so we do not need to remove these. These are really nice tile floors. They're really durable and they'll hold up long term. So we're gonna keep them. Okay, so this is a 3-bedroom house. These are the 2 guest bedrooms right here, right? Pretty basic. We don't really need to go into depth with them. There's currently not a light in here, so that's why it's dark. But this one has a light. It's pretty basic. It's literally just a guest bedroom with a closet, you know, close to the front door. It has a nice window out to Yelm Highway in Lacey, Washington. So pretty basic, not much to talk about here. We're gonna do floors, doors, trim, paint. We're gonna do also a can light right here, which will really make the ceilings look a lot taller. I believe these are 8 foot or 9 foot. We just put in the new window today, so that looks awesome. And that's it. Pretty basic for the bedrooms. So now let's head into the master bedroom. This is actually a really good sized master bedroom for a house that's 1,300 square feet. One of the reasons why is it has a huge walk-in closet over here. This is a large walk-in closet. I mean, there is a ton of space, and really out of a lot of houses that I've seen and that I've sold in the Lacey, Tumwater, Olympia area, you rarely see a walk-in closet in a 1,300 square foot house. It's very hard to come by. So again, this is gonna be another statement piece to the house because a lot of the houses in this square footage, they have a little closet that you pull to the side and there's just not much space in it. So people are really gonna appreciate that. I know that for a fact. And also this is a large room. So this is a really good sized room. You can definitely fit a king bed in here very comfortably and a couple side tables. You could probably put even a little chair over there. We're also gonna do a can light right there as well to again make the ceilings look even bigger. And cool thing about this little master bedroom is it has a little half bath. Cool thing about this bathroom, it is qualified as a master suite. Now it doesn't have a shower, it doesn't have a tub, but it does have a bathroom and a 67-inch vanity. And again, a lot of the houses in this square footage, they only have one bathroom, one full bathroom. So this is going to provide a little bit of space for other people in the house. So really for remodeling for the bathroom, all we're going to do is replace the countertops, reface the cabinets, sink, faucet. We're going to trim around the mirror, and then we're going to do a new light fixture above the mirror, and then replace the toilet. And then if you can see in here, they're the same exact tile floors. Again, they're extremely hard to pull up and they're very expensive to replace. And they're in really good condition. They're the color that we're gonna choose for the flooring already. We're gonna keep it. Obviously, you're gonna place the toilet, replace the doors, and then also the trim as well, and then paint throughout. So that is pretty much the master bedroom. Pretty basic. This is a 1,300 square foot house. It is 3 beds, 1.5 bathrooms. But really, it makes it feel, this room right here makes it feel like a 1,500 square foot house. And that's what we know people are gonna love. That's why we knocked out the wall. That's why we're doing a huge island in here. It's gonna be a statement piece. People are gonna love it. So I was gonna show you the backyard, but it is getting dark right now. It's 6 o'clock in Washington in March, so that means it's getting dark. So basically, backyard's gonna be super simple. We're gonna hydro seed. We had a ton of debris and stuff. There's a trampoline, there's a little deck thing. We got all that torn down today, all the shrubs, all the bushes, all the vines, everything back there was removed today by our landscaping team. They're awesome. And we got all that removed, and it's just gonna be basic and clean and simple. It's a nice 1/4 acre lot in the middle of Lacey, literally best location. I think this is probably one of our best locations on our flips that we've ever done so far. Literally right across the street from Chipotle, right across the street from Mod Pizza, right across the street from Safeway, Walmart. It's on a golf course. It's a super, super, super good location. It's highly sought after, and people are gonna love this. This is a really good area. This is an area that Taylor and I would actually live in, so that's how we know it's gonna be a really good flip, and people are gonna love the location, and the updates and the quality of the updates that we're gonna do in this is gonna be amazing. So that's a quick run through of our current flip and what we're gonna do. This in a week from now is gonna look 10 times different than what it is right now. I can see the vision after we got the wall down. This place is gonna be $1 million when we're fully done with it. So this is gonna be the first of many videos that I film here at our Lacey flip. We actually have another Lacey flip going on at the end of the month as well. So we're gonna do as much progress as we can on this house in the next couple weeks, and then we will update you on the next flip, which we are very excited about. All right, so that is gonna be the video for today. Thank you for coming along with me to one of our flips right now. Stay tuned for the next week's video of this flip. It's gonna be amazing, and I'm excited for you guys to be able to see it. So I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe and leave a comment below for what you think of the video, what you think we should do, or just any thoughts that you have. I'd really appreciate it. So again, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next week's video.